Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you all are good and doing well at home. So, children, as you all know, that whole month of February we have done our revision work, and I hope you all have done your revision work very nicely. You all have started learning also, and in English language and in maths, you have started practicing also all the topics. Now, children, today, as you all know, that it is our English language online class, and today we are going to do English language revision number 1.1. Clear to you all? Why 1.1? Because today we are going to take three topics, and tomorrow again we are going to take other topics. So that's why I have divided the revision of English language subject in two parts. Okay, so today we are going to do the topic of verb, adverb and prepositions. Is that clear? So three topics we are going to do today, and tomorrow we will be doing other two topics, that are conjunctions and sentences. So make sure, children, that you listen to each and every revision video of English language very carefully, because in this revision again I will be explaining you the meaning of verb, what are verbs, what are adverbs and what are prepositions, and then tomorrow again whatever topics we will be taking, I will be explaining that also. Is that clear? I am explaining this again and again because so that you can all be very clear with the topics, so that you can all be very thorough. You could be very thorough with your topics, okay, and you can prepare according to the revision work only for your final term exams. Is that clear, children? So I hope you all are following all the instructions which your teachers are giving for each and every subject. Now let's get started with our today's exercise, children, today's revision work. So our today's video is of English language, and the topic which we are going to take are three topics: verb, adverb and prepositions. Okay, so first of all we will be doing verb. We will be doing an exercise of verb. Okay, then A part will be of verb, B part will be of adverb and C part will be of prepositions. But before starting the exercises, first I would like to explain you the topic of verbs, that what are verbs. Is that clear? So children, please listen to me very carefully. As I have explained you before also, that verbs are doing words. They are action words. Okay, whenever you are doing something, whatever you are doing, that action is known as, that action word is known as verb. Is that clear? Like verbs are doing words. They tell us about the action done by any person or thing. Okay, किसी भी person या किसी भी चीज से जो एक्शन हो रहा है, उस एक्शन वर्ड को हम वर्ब बोलते हैं. इज दैट क्लियर? लाइक आई एम स्पीकिंग. ओके, अभी मैं वीडियो बना के आपको सिखा रही हूँ, पढ़ा रही हूँ. आई एम मेकिंग यू लर्न समथिंग, सो आई एम टीचिंग. ओके, सो टीच इज अ वर्ब. पढ़ाना एक वर्ब हो गया. ठीक है. आई एम स्पीकिंग, मैं बोल के पढ़ा रही हूँ. दैट मीन्स स्पीकिंग इज ऑल्सो अ वर्ब. ओके, माई फ्रेंड इज डांसिंग. She is doing something. What is she doing? That she is dancing. So dance is also a verb. Is that clear, children? So I hope the concept of verb is very clear to you all. Now moving towards our first exercise, that is on verbs. Is that clear? So listen to it very carefully, children. Part A. Use the verbs given in brackets with ing to complete the sentences. Now children, when we are using a verb in a sentence, then we use ing with that verb word. Okay, जो भी verb का word होगा उसके साथ हमें ing लगाना है, तब हम एक proper sentence बना सकते हैं. Is that clear? So let's get started with our first sentence. And remember that in this exercise what you have to do, you have to complete the sentence with the verbs which are given in bracket. Okay, but one more thing what you have to do here, in the bracket there are only words given which are verbs, but you also have to add ing with each and every verb. Okay, so let's get started. Our first sentence is, my mother is dash in the kitchen. Okay, my mother is dash in the kitchen is your sentence, and in the bracket I have written work. Okay, कि मम्मी, मेरी मम्मी किचन में वर्क कर रही है. So what you will write in the blank space, you will write working. Work का क्या हो जाएगा, ing, because here in the sentence, in the question I have written that you have to add ing. Is that clear? So my mother is working in the kitchen, working, working. Clear? Then coming to the second sentence, mother is dash the vegetables, and the verb word is cut. So what is mother doing? Mother is cutting the vegetables. cutting is cutting. Clear? Coming to the third sentence, my dog Mike is dash on the mat, and the verb word is given in the bracket is sleep. Okay, so my dog Mike is sleeping on the mat, sleeping, sleeping. Clear to you all? Coming to the last sentence, fourth sentence, Vinti was dash with her doll, and the verb word which is given in the bracket is play. So play will become playing in the sentence. Vinti was playing with her doll, playing, playing. So children, I hope this exercise is very clear to you all. There is no confusion in the topic of verbs. Now once again I am repeating this exercise. Children, listen to it very carefully. My mother is working in the kitchen. As the word verb word was work, so we will be using working here. Okay. Mother is cutting the vegetables. My dog Mike is sleeping on the mat, and Vinti was playing with her doll. So I hope this topic is clear to you all. Now moving towards our next topic, that is on adverbs. So now children, coming to the next topic, that is of adverbs. Okay, so this exercise part B will be of adverbs, but before starting the exercise of adverbs, children, again I would like to tell you all that I will explain you about adverbs, that what are adverbs. Now as you all know children, listen to it carefully. I have explained you before also that what are adverbs. Clear to you all? So I hope that there is no use to tell me in deep. I will just give you an introduction about adverbs. That adverbs are words which tell us something about action words. Okay, something more about action words. Action words कौन से थे हमारे? Verbs. So this topic is in sequence. पहले हमने verb पढ़ा, फिर वर्ब के बाद हमने एडवर्ब पढ़ा. ओके, नाउ वर्ब पढ़ने से हमें ये पता चला कि वर्ब वो होते हैं जो हमें एक्शन वर्ड्स होते हैं, जो हमारे एक्शन वर्ड्स होते हैं. हमारा कोई भी काम करने वाले जो वर्ड्स होते हैं, दोज वर्ड्स आर नोन एज वर्ब्स. ओके, अब उन वर्ब्स के बारे में कुछ और जो वर्ड बताता है, कुछ और जानकारी जो वो वर्ड देता है, दैट वर्ड इज नोन एज एडवर्ब. इज दैट क्लियर? किसी भी वर्ड के बारे में कुछ और बताता है जो वर्ड, कि वो कब हुआ, कैसे हुआ, हाउ, व्हेन, वेयर. ओके, द एक्शन इज डन, then that word is known as adverb. Clear to you all? So if I say that the old man walks slowly, now walks will be your verb. Walk means चलना, तो that is a verb, कि वो चल रहे हैं. ओके, ओल्ड मैन क्या कर रहे हैं? चल रहे हैं. लेकिन कैसे चल रहे हैं? दे आर वॉकिंग स्लोली. सो दैट स्लोली वर्ड विल बी योर एडवर्ब. Clear to you all? So I hope you all have understood the concept of adverb topic. Now I will be explaining you this B part exercise. So listen to it carefully. Fill in the blanks with correct adverbs from the bracket to complete the sentence. Now this exercise is also same as which we have done for verbs. Like in this also you have to complete the sentences with the words which are given in brackets, because these words are known as adverbs. But make sure that when you are using the adverbs in a sentence, then after the word, every word of adverb you will add ly. Okay, verbs में हम ing लगाते हैं और adverbs में ly. Is that clear? So just remember this for your lifetime that when we are using verbs, we will use ing, and when we are using adverbs, we will use ly. Clear? So let's get started with this exercise, children. First sentence, he writes dash, and the adverb in the bracket is neat. So the word will be neatly. He writes neatly. Now, children, coming to the second sentence, that is the soldiers fought dash. Okay, and that in as the word which is given for adverb is brave. So the soldiers fought bravely. Fought is the verb, and how did they fought? They fought bravely. So this is your adverb. The soldiers fought bravely. Coming to the third sentence, she did the work dash, and in the bracket it is honest as the adverb. So how she did the work? She did the work honestly. We will add ly in the last. Now coming to the fourth sentence, we should drive dash, and the word for adverb is careful. So how should we drive? We should drive carefully. Clear? CAREFULLY, carefully. Coming to the fifth last sentence, the dog barks dash, and the word in the bracket is loud. It is the adverb. So how did the dog bark? The dog barks loudly. Is that clear? So LOUDLY is your adverb. So once again I'm repeating, children, listen to it carefully. First sentence, he writes neatly. The soldiers fought bravely. She did the work honestly. We should drive carefully. The dog barks loudly. So that is all in the topic of adverbs. Now moving towards the third topic and third exercise, that is of prepositions. Is that clear? Now children, coming to the third exercise, that is of prepositions. So before starting with the exercise, children, I would like to give you a short introduction about prepositions, that what are prepositions. So as I have explained you before also, when I explained you this chapter, the words that tell us the place or the position of a person, animal, place or thing, then that words are known as prepositions. कोई भी words जो हमें किसी के पोजीशन या प्लेस के बारे में बताते हैं, वो हमारे लिए prepositions होते हैं. Is that clear? Like the parrot is in the cage. So parrot कहाँ पे है? Cage के अंदर. In. So in is your adverb. Clear? So this third exercise is on the topic of prepositions. So make sure that you listen to it very carefully. Part C, choose the correct preposition to fill in the blanks. Now in this, I have given sentences with two options in the bracket. Both the words will be prepositions, but you have to pick out the correct preposition word to fill in this blanks. Is this clear? Now continuing with our exercise, children, listen to it carefully. Our first sentence, the train goes dash the bridge, and the two options are off or under. Okay, so train goes dash the bridge. Train bridge के off से जाएगी या under से? So the correct preposition will be under. So the train goes under the bridge. Bridge के नीचे से. Coming to the second sentence, the dog is dash the kennel. On या in? Dog kennel के ऊपर है, on या in? अंदर. So the correct option is in. The dog is in the kennel. Coming to the third sentence, there is a tree dash my house. Near या under? So obviously the tree cannot be under the house. The tree is near my house. Clear? Now the fourth sentence, the policeman is dash duty. On duty or near duty? So the correct preposition is on. The policeman is on duty. Coming to the last fifth sentence, the boy is standing in dash the two girls. When we are talking about only two things, then we will write between. Okay, and when there are more than two, then we will use among. Okay, so the boy is standing in between the two girls. Correct preposition is between. Clear to you all? Once again I am repeating this exercise. Listen to it carefully. First one, the train goes under the bridge. Second is the dog is in the kennel. Third, there is a tree near my house. Fourth, the policeman is on duty. And the last fifth one is the boy is standing in between the two girls. So I hope you all have understood these three exercises, these three topics of verb, adverb and prepositions. Make sure, children, that you complete this exercise, these exercises very nicely, and practice in your revision notebooks. Again and again do the practice of English language exercises so that you will be prepared, thoroughly prepared for your final term examinations. Is that clear? So I hope you all have understood everything, and I hope you all are following the instructions which are given by your teachers. So children, till my next video, that will be on tomorrow, make sure that you learn and practice these exercises very nicely. So till my next video, children, bye bye, take care, stay at home and stay safe.